Alright, so I'm heading out off to meet my grandparents, dad, and I think my aunt for Mexican food. I don't know. Mexican food is good, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just don't like being in a restaurant anymore. It's like, I don't know if it's like an antisocial part of me, but I wouldn't say that I'm antisocial. I don't really like being around and talking with people who I don't know. And I know that that's how you get to know people, but who am I going to get to know? The server? The bartender? I recently heard a remix of T-Pain, by T-Pain, without auto-tune. And I forgot how many of his songs were about dating the service staff at places. Like, one was he's in love with a stripper, the other is about a bartender. The man doesn't know that it's inappropriate to approach women at work. But, anyway, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to be a killjoy to be like, hey, let's just order pizza in, and then when they say no, let's go to a restaurant, it's like, nah, well, I'm going home then. Like that, I can never make that step where it's like, well, you didn't want to do what I want to do, so I'm going home. But that's what I want to do. I don't want to go. I don't even know. Like, I was trying not to eat as much anyway. I know I'm going to eat, like, all the chips, every chip, and then, I don't know. Maybe I'll force myself to get something small, like one enchilada. Maybe I'll get a centimeter lada, right? Right? Centimeter lada instead of enchilada? You guys. But maybe I'll just get one thing and then all chips. They're not gonna have any soda I want. Oh man, Chipotle has Coke Zero. And I'm not the biggest fan of Coke Zero, mostly because I'm not the biggest fan of Coke. But Coke Zero with a Chipotle is the best. And I really wish more places had the Zero version. Nowhere has Pepsi Max. I've never seen Pepsi Max on tap. That's just not a thing that happens. Oh, I'm very poorly lit. Anyway, I got this set up and I'm trying it out. I wonder how shaky or how loud it is to have it set up this way. This is a cup holder tripod. I might do a separate video on it or something, but I literally just installed it and wanted to try it out on the way over. I don't have an aux jack in this car. Just got this car. My old Neon lasted for 10 years before it broke down, and it still was like, I've never had the Neon at a point, like I got it for $700 years ago, and it looked like garbage, but it ran great. It had AC and heat, and it had a stereo and an aux jack, and it was all fine. And it just, like, occasionally something would break, and I would fix it. But this time, two things broke, and I was just like, you know what, nah. I don't want to spend any more money to fix this Neon. Even though I believe that is the correct perspective. Like, just fix what you got because when you have a car and something's broken on it, you know that that's pretty much all that's broken. When you get a new car, like, you can roll the dice and maybe make it out with a better cost situation, but maybe you won't. Maybe there'll be something way wrong with it. But I decided to roll the dice this time, mostly because I wanted a different form factor of car. This is an SUV type thing. It's, as soon as I started looking up stuff about it, after I had gotten it, it's like talking about the top 5 features of the ugliest car ever created. It's the Pontiac Aztek. You may recognize it as Walter White's car. It's the same color too, I think. I think he had silver. Mine's silver. I don't know. But it's like a minivan with the back chopped off. That's pretty much. So instead of a third row, I have a trunk. So it's kind of normal 5-seater, but The trunk is really spacious and easy to get to because it's like a hatchback and it has a gate. I like that sort of thing. I wanted a car that was going to be more useful, that I was just going to be able to throw things in when I felt like it and not have to worry about folding down the trunk or whatever, the back seats for the trunk. Because I could do that in my Neon and it was fine, but it was an extra step. I just realized that I'm recording this vertically. Had not considered that that might be a bad thing. I just put it in because that's how I want my phone when I'm navigating. I like it vertical. I think that makes more sense. You can see more ahead of you. But this video is going to suck because it's all vertical. That's okay. I probably won't post this. Or if I do post this, it'll just be like, don't watch this. Don't watch this. I always go in the mall parking lot first, before getting to the restaurant, which is stupid because it's much more crowded and slow. Have you guys heard about this movie pass thing? So, much like hating going to restaurants, I also hate going to the movie theaters, right? But this movie pass thing, $10 a month, see one movie every day if you want, and all the theaters around me are participating in it. I don't know if there's any other stipulations, but that could get me back in the movie theaters. Not all the time, but like at least I would be able to see every new movie. You know? I don't know. It would have been much more compelling when I didn't have a job. But now it's like I can't go every day. I gotta work. I imagine students and stuff are like going nuts over it. They were watching one movie every day and it's only $10? It's awesome. Again, I don't know if there's any weird stipulations. There probably are. I feel like there have to be. There's no way it could be that good. Or maybe it's just like the movies aren't making enough money. So it's better to have more people going for cheaper. Like a lot cheaper. I mean, that's got to be like... Most people are going to see at least 2 movies. I guess that's still $5. I guess it just doesn't cost anything to show a movie. Because it's just there. They show them anyway. It's just a room. Are you allowed in the room? Yes, okay. Give us $1. Yeah. I think the industry has just been hesitating about doing something like this because they didn't want to decrease their value, but it decreased anyway. People don't care. Maybe people care. I don't see movies anymore. I wait for them to be home style. But that's more because of my, I don't know, would you call it agoraphobia? I just don't want to, it's not really agoraphobia. I just don't want to. I want people to leave me alone. Let me be at home. I want more friends, but I don't want to be out. I just don't want to do it. Anyway, I'm here at the Mexican restaurant. Probably the first person. Nope, I'm not the first person here. Great. So I don't have to wait as long. So we'll see how this turns out. See you guys later.